Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my model aircraft collection that is usually over there that I bought. So yeah, but without further delay, we will now start with this one. And this time, it's just a Lego of this aircraft. And it's WestJet. And it says Spirit of Canada. And this is a 787-9 Dreamliner. And right there is a Canadian flag. And here's how to pronounce Spirit of Canada in French. Alright, now on to those model aircrafts. So first one, we have the Air Canada Boeing 777-200LR, but this is not a Boeing 777-200ER. So this says Air Canada. It is down there. It says Star Alliance, and we have a Canadian flag. And the bottom is all black. And there's a print date, but the print date says July 15th, 2022. And it doesn't have a registration or or something like that. All right. Next we got Hawaiian Airlines, the Airbus A330-300. Just fix this. Okay, I think I have to look for it. So this says Hawaiian, but yeah, Hawaii can be usually the native for Hawaii. Just give me one moment. Okay, all clear. All right. There's the American flag, and here we have this lady, but do you know who that is? Let me know in the comments below. And there's a bottom, and the print date it says January 24th, 2022. And this one doesn't have a registration. And we have the Spirit Airbus A320. This is the one that I've flown over to Myrtle Beach in 2020 and 2021. And some cities throughout Florida. But only which includes Orlando and Fort Lauderdale. But mostly I went there. Well, anyways, we have Spirit logo. And the website says spirit.com. So go to the website to see if you want to book a flight. And here's the bottom, but this one print date says, I think it says May 22nd, 2016 or May 16th, 2022. And the registration, November 320, November Kilo. So this time, I'm going to be showing you registrations when usually if you've seen it in the military alphabet. Okay. Next we have Sun Country with the Boeing 737-800. There you go, Alright, here we have the Sun Country 737-800. The bottom, orange and blue, and it says Sun Country, and there's a letter S on the tail. And the registration, just a sec. I think the registration is November 804. No, I mean November 804 Sierra Yankee. Okay, that's right next to the American flag. And this is only a Boeing 737-800. And, oh, we forgot this print date. It says, I think it says September 6th, 2022. And next we have this UPS 767-300 freighter. Or something like that, but UPS only serves worldwide. And there's a bottom, but it doesn't have a print date. And the registration is November 570 Uniform Papa. Yeah. Very hard if you say Papa if it's my dad or your dad. So just give me one moment. I gotta just see something, but oh yeah, it's just Papa. Yeah, mostly people may call it Papa. Alright. Here is the United States rocket ship, but can you name this? Just let me know in the comments below. And it says United States, but that's my home country, where I live. And the bottom and the print date says August 15th, 2022. And notice that was Apollo 11. That happened in July of 1969. Well, I guess let's move on. And next we have Alaska 737-800, but even though Alaska is the name of the state, okay, so this one does have a registration, and the print date says July 5th, 2021. And next we have Qantas with this Airbus A380 aircraft. Mostly it has a kangaroo on the tail, and it says Spirit of Australia. And the print date says March 11th, 2022. And the registration, it's a Victor Hotel, Oscar Quebec, Foxtrot? It's very hard to read, so let's move on to Southwest Airlines. So this is Southwest 737-800. I hope they will be replaced by the 737 MAX 7 soon. That'll be throughout 2026, I guess. Well, this says Southwest.com, and this one is in a Heart 1 livery, whenever you see heart shapes in logos. And print date says August 22nd, 2022. And there's a heart shape. And the registration says November 8642 Echo. Alright, we have this United States Air Force One. This is the one that I saw on Flight Radar 24, if you see Mr. President. And that says United States of America. And that's the American flag on the tail. And the registration on the wings is Just a minute. It's Uniform, Sierra, Alpha, and Foxtrot. Yeah, Uniform, Sierra, Alpha, Foxtrot. And here we have this Air France Boeing 747-400, but it just retired since a long time ago. But do you know what year did it retire? Just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I know it's damaged right there. I hope I'm gonna buy a new one soon. But it says Air France, but this is how we say it in French. And the bottom, there's nothing. And the registration is Foxtrot, Golf, India, Tango, Bravo. But Bravo can be going a round of applause. And next we have Latin Airways. Do you know which aircraft could be? Is it a 787-9 or a 787-8? Let me know in the comments below. But just one moment, please. I think it looks like a 787-9. But anyways, this is Latin Airways 787. Usually they serve Latin America, but they serve flights to Africa, Europe, South America, North America, and Oceania. And the print date says May 1st, 2021. Alright, on to American Airlines. We have American Airlines with a Boeing 777-200ER. And it only has American flags on this tail. And it says American. And the print date says December 8th, 2021, or either August 12th, 2021, but just let me know. Alright, next we got Allegiant Air. It's this one, the Airbus A320, or either the Airbus A319, but mostly it just came to Atlantic City around December, but there's gonna be new flights going from Atlantic City to Florida. And the print date, it says September 29th, 2022. And the registration is November 264, November Victor. And this one is a 787-8, but I just took off the sticker, but sadly, but so I'm not gonna show that. Sorry, that's just Spanish language in the background. Hey. What's up? Sorry guys, that's just my mom, but just one moment because I have to close this door. There. Alright, anyways, we got this British Airways Airbus A380. I hope it's gonna get retired soon. But the registration is Golf X-Ray Lima Echo Alpha. And the bottom is just blue belly, and the print date says February 23rd, 2013, or February 13th, 2023. And next we got this United Airlines. Could this be a Boeing 787-8 in new livery? Let me know in the comments below. Let's just fix this. Sorry to save that. It's just cameras. So it says United, even though it's United Airlines. And the bottom and the print date says June 17th, 2022, but the Boeing 787-8 just made a new delivery between 2024 and 2025. And the registration is November 12010. And there's a United Globe on this tail. So yeah. Alright, on to the next one. We have JetBlue. This is the Airbus A320. Trying to fix this stupid camera. Just give me one moment. I gotta just clean this. I gotta have to clean it. Okay, there we go. Well, anyways, this one is JetBlue Airbus A320, and the website says jetblue.com and says all wrapped up in blue. And the registration is November. Sorry, I meant to say 3. Sorry. It says November 636, Juliet Bravo, and the blue belly, and the print date is November 14th, 2022, or something like November 22nd, 2014. But I'm just saying these print dates. Okay, then. Next, we got this Delta Boeing 767-300 without the winglets, because mostly Delta 767-300s usually fly with winglets, but they just retired that this aircraft was without the winglets. And it says Delta, and just a dark blue belly. And the print date is September 29th, 2002. And this one doesn't have a registration. And that one it says Skymark. Next, we got Aeromexico, or Aeromexico in Spanish. This is only a Boeing 787-8 or -9, but please let me know in the comments below. The white belly. Sorry, that's just my phone. And the print date is March 11th, 2022, or March 22nd, 2011. And that's a Mexican flag. And it doesn't have a registration. Alright, next we got WestJet with the 787-9, the same as this one. So I'll do a comparative video later. So that'll be on the next video, I guess. So this is WestJet, and it says Spirit of Canada. And this one does not have a registration. And this one, the print date says, could this be January 8th, 2024 or January 24th, 2008? But let me know in the comments down below. And next one we got is Turkish Airlines, but what aircraft is this? Please let me know in the comments down below. And I think this is Airbus A380, but it's not supposed to be Airbus A380. This one is the Airbus A330, and it says Turkish Airlines. At the bottom, it doesn't say Turkish Airlines. And this one doesn't have a print date and a registration either. Alright, two more aircrafts before we get a plush toy. And this one is the Frontier Airbus A321. This is the one that I've flown in New Orleans, but did I rode it on an A320 or A321? Please let me know in the comments down below. This one I just flew to New Orleans last year, around April, like around Easter of 2025. Well, anyways, it says Frontier, and the website says flyfrontier.com, and the animal, it kind of looks like a jaguar. And print date is July 29th, 2022. And this one doesn't have a registration. And next we got Caribbean Airlines, or Caribbean for example. But this is only a Boeing 737-800. But this one says Trinidad and Tobago. But mostly it's the country in between North and South America. And there's a website, CaribbeanAirlines.com. And the print date says May 26th, 2022. Alright, and finally, we got this aircraft that my mom just bought from Puerto Rico last year. But my parents went to Puerto Rico last year. And also I went to Puerto Rico with my dad last year. But yeah, this was on my birthday. So let's press this button and see what it sounds like. Just one moment. This is how this aircraft makes a touchdown at a runway and gives people a round of applause. You know, when they land in airports throughout Latin America. Okay, well, I think maybe that wraps up everything of this model aircraft. So if you like this video, please push the like button, subscribe, and comment for more videos. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.